Louisiana's top prosecutor is taking on one of the most popular online sites for teens and kids, Roblox.
Attorney General Liz Murrill says the platform has become a hunting ground for predators.
Tonight, the children's gaming app Roblox put on notice by Florida's Attorney General.
Companies like Roblox have become breeding grounds for predators to get to and have access to our kids.
Kentucky Attorney General Russell Coleman announced a lawsuit against the wildly popular gaming and social platform Roblox today.
Roblox is in trouble. What started as one of the most creative gaming platforms in the world has now become one of the most controversial. A place that once promised imagination and safety for kids is now being called a breeding ground for predators by multiple state attorney generals. Roblox was never supposed to get this big. It started in 2006 as a simple idea: let players create their own games and share them with others. And that formula exploded. Over the years, Roblox grew into a world with hundreds of millions of players, with as much as 1/3 of the entire player base estimated to be under 13 years old. The company built an entire empire out of creativity. Anyone could build a game, sell items, or earn virtual currency called Robux. And for many kids, Roblox wasn't just a game, it was the internet. It was where they played, chatted, learned to code, and made friends. But that growth came at a cost. Because when you give the entire internet access to a playground full of children, the same tools that enable creativity also enable abuse. And this is where the problems begin. Roblox's entire structure depends on user-generated content. That means the company doesn't actually create the games. The players do. Millions of them. And each new experience adds another world to moderate, another chat to monitor, and another possible entry point for predators. And Roblox has claimed that it has one of the most advanced safety systems in the industry. Text filters that block personal info, no image or video sharing in chat, and a combination of AI and human moderators scanning for suspicious behavior. Although, I don't know how much you would want to trust their word on that. They've also began rolling out age estimation, an AI system that estimates a player's age to decide which features they can access. But the truth is, none of these systems fully stop what's happening, because the danger doesn't always happen on Roblox, it just starts there. Predators pose as teenagers, using slang, avatar outfits, and sometimes even voice changers to blend in. They make friends, earn trust, and then usually move the conversation off of the platform to somewhere else, such as Discord, Instagram, Telegram, or another app that Roblox can't see. And that's when the company loses all visibility, and it's the gap that predators exploit over and over again. By mid-2025, the gap did catch the attention of the law. In August of 2025, Louisiana's Attorney General, Liz Murrill, filed a major lawsuit accusing Roblox of failing to protect children. And in her words, the platform had become the perfect place for pedophiles. The complaint also describes cases where adults disguised themselves as teens, entered child-focused worlds, and used Robux as bait, offering digital currency in exchange for private conversations and explicit photos. Just 2 months later, Kentucky's Attorney General, Russell Coleman, followed suit, calling Roblox a playground for predators. And his 68-page filing even cited disturbing user-made games, including one that simulated political violence. Russell Coleman ultimately argued that Roblox's systems were fundamentally unsafe for children, and that the company's age gating did not go far enough. But the most recent serious escalation happened on just October 20th, 2025, when Florida's Attorney General, James Uthmire, issued criminal subpoenas to Roblox, a rare step for the gaming company. James described the platform as a breeding ground for predators and accused Roblox of ignoring red flags for years. And his office is now investigating whether the company violated state criminal statutes related to child exploitation. Roblox responded, saying that the lawsuits were built on sensationalized and outdated claims. But I mean, by this point, 3 states, dozens of employees, and countless parents online have already made up their minds. To them, and hopefully to everybody, hopefully we can all agree that Roblox is not doing enough, and that the lawsuits are confirmation of what they'd feared for years. And if you think that's bad, they haven't been doing well internationally either. In 2024, Turkey blocked access to Roblox entirely after its justice minister cited abuse concerns. And a year later, Iraq banned the game outright, citing reports of predators and child exploitation. But honestly, the country bans on Roblox and all of the lawsuits were nothing compared to Roblox's attack on the predator hunter community. If y'all don't know who Schlepp is, he's a YouTuber who built a reputation exposing predators who targeted kids on Roblox. His videos were graphic, emotional, and often viral, showing alleged predators being confronted or reported to police. But in August 2025, Roblox banned his account and sent him a cease and desist letter. They accused him of vigilante behavior and potentially endangering users both on and off the platform. And this one bit of controversy blew up the internet. Petitions gained tens of thousands of signatures. Supporters said Roblox was silencing someone trying to make the community safer, but critics said that Schlepp's methods could traumatize victims and interfere with real investigations. And Roblox just doubled down, saying amateur sting operations can just make things worse, exposing minors to explicit language, tipping off suspects, and complicating law enforcement efforts. And nobody was buying it. This move just felt like the company cared more about optics than accountability. Around that same time, stories of grooming and abuse kept surfacing, fueling the perception that Roblox was punishing the people trying to fix what they couldn't. And moderating Roblox is like trying to patrol a city that never ends. There's over 40 million daily players, each interacting in countless 3D spaces, using chat, voice, avatars, and an entire virtual economy built on Robux. And Roblox has said publicly that policing the virtual world is almost impossible. As soon as you close one, 3 more open somewhere else. But critics argue that Roblox created this problem by scaling too fast without human oversight, and that its reliance on AI moderation can't match the nuance of real human behavior. Even inside Roblox's own community, some developers have voiced frustration too. They say rule enforcement is inconsistent, automated bans hit innocent players, and real predators sometimes slip through, which is literally the worst case scenario. Over-moderation in the wrong places, and under-moderation where it matters the most. But that's not all of Roblox's controversies. While most of the headlines focus on predators, another battle's actually brewing over data and money. A class action lawsuit filed in 2025 claims Roblox collects children's data without proper parental consent, tracking habits for targeted monetization. In Europe, the consumer advocates have accused the company of misleading advertisements and manipulating kids into spending Robux through psychological design tricks. And honestly, when you look at it, it's not hard to see why people believe it. Every sound, pop-up, and limited time item in Roblox is built to push engagement and spending. Combine that with an audience made up mostly of minors, and you've got the perfect storm for profit meeting inexperience. And even if you remove the safety scandals, there's still a moral question here. How much money should a company make from children who barely understand how microtransactions work? When the lawsuits and bans hit, Roblox went into defense mode and began releasing statements outlining new safety measures, expanding ID verification, tightening parental controls, and rolling out age-based communication tiers that would limit chat and voice for younger players. They also highlighted their partnership with law enforcement and their use of Sentinel, an AI system designed to detect suspicious activity before it's reported. But for parents who have already seen the headlines, it's just too late. The company's credibility is fractured, and it's no longer about what Roblox says, it's about whether people believe it or not. And right now, many don't. Roblox made itself the default digital playground for kids worldwide, and that comes with a level of responsibility few companies have ever faced. And when your user base is mostly children, safety should be the top priority. Today, Roblox stands at a crossroads. The platform is still massive, still profitable, and still beloved by millions of kids, but also facing a lot of credibility crisis that could define its future. Lawmakers are now talking about federal regulation of child-oriented online platforms, inspired directly by cases like Roblox, and several state bills are being drafted to require stricter age verification and parental consent for social features in games. And internationally, everybody's watching closely to see how the company responds. Inside Roblox, executives are reportedly scrambling to balance the demands of safety, profit, and player freedom. Ironically, three forces that rarely coexist. And what's sad are the people that are caught in the middle, the kids, the ones that just want to play and have fun in a safe space. Roblox is in trouble. They sell safety while kids are being groomed by their own servers. They preach creativity while suing fans, banning vigilantes, and dodging accountability. And the worst part? They still call it a platform for imagination. Roblox isn't a digital playground anymore. It's a crime scene that learned how to market itself. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a future upload. This is West Coast Ninja, signing out. I will see you in the next video.